Hi and welcome to my new Spark accessories video where I feature cool accessories for your Spark. If you haven't already watched the previous two videos, the links are below. But you can also surely skip to this video straight away. Now, without further ado, let's get started. So first up, we have the new landing gears. Now these landing gears come with the option with or without the flashlights. Now, on to assembling the legs. It does take quite a while to fix them on. However, once you have fitted them on, you'll realize that it does look pretty nice and is extremely stable as well. The colors blend in very nicely with the Spark, and it looks like it's just part of the Spark and not some accessory. And this is how much it raises the camera by. And for the propellers, now if you get a set with the flashlights run on a single AAA battery, and you'll need two for both sides. Fitting on the flashlights onto the legs are extremely simple. However, the process of installing the legs are of course as tedious. Now what I like about these flashlights is that you are able to adjust it upwards or downwards. However, you can't adjust it in the horizontal axis, and that does seem to pose a little problem as it does not face forward. But anyway, let's test it out in the dark. So here's my room from the eyes of the Spark, and when I switch the lights off, this is the view I get. Now the first takeoff wasn't quite smooth, so on my second attempt, I did try to give it a bit more throttle, and it did the job. Something else to note is that the beam you see on the right is from the torch on the left, and the beam on the left is from the torch from the right. And the torch on the right is on low mode, while the torch on the left is on high mode. And now this is from Spark's view. So these flashlights really do work, and it definitely does give more vision to your Spark in the night. Something interesting to note is that these flashlights also come with a stroke feature, so it kind of makes your Spark like a little sword weapon. Next up, we have the LipoSafe bag. So some stricter airlines have imposed the rule of having you to place your batteries into LipoSafe bags. While in the past year I haven't had any issues bringing batteries without these LipoSafe bags, I've decided to purchase them just to be on the safe side. Next up, we have the silicone body. And doesn't it make my drone just look so amazing? Anyway, this is how the Spark silicone body looks. To fit it onto your Spark, make sure that you remove all propellers, and also remove the battery as well. Now, getting this silicone body on is not an easy task, and it does take quite a while. The most important thing when installing this silicone body is to make sure that the gimbal is not affected when you're putting it on or off. However, once you get the silicone body on, the Spark looks absolutely amazing, and it doesn't affect the fitting of the battery. And it definitely feels very nice to hold on to. In some sense, it makes it a bit less hot and a bit less warm when you hold on to it. However, while it's nicer to hold, I'm not sure if it will affect the Spark's performance in terms of heat dissipation. But as for flight performance, there's no issue at all. Removing the silicone body is much easier, but again, always be careful when you're near the area of the gimbal. Next in line, we have the camera filters. Now if you order the full set of 6, this is how it looks like. All of them look very nice and very well made, and also extremely light. So I'm not going into how the filters work or how it makes the picture look different, However, this is how you install it. As you can see, it doesn't take much time at all, and it fits on very nicely. Whether or not it affects the gimbal movement, it does not. And of course the filters does do its job. What kind of filters for what kind of weather conditions, I'll not go into that. Next up, we have the lens protector, and this is how it looks like in the box. So you get two sets of protectors. One set of two for the sensor, and one set of two for the camera. Another accessory worth mentioning is the longer OTG cable. This is especially useful if you do not wish to turn on the Wi-Fi on your mobile device. You can also use it for your Mavic Pro controller, and it's extremely useful when you need to connect it to your tablet or other larger devices. Next up, we have the larger tablet holder. So the previous tablet holder which I featured was only able to hold up to 16 cm on the shortest side of your Galaxy or your iPad. However, some users have needed something which is able to hold up to something larger. So for this tablet holder, it's able to hold up to 19 cm on the shortest side of your tablet. Now when I say the shortest side, I mean the width of your device. So here's a comparison of it side by side. The previous one stretches up to 16 cm and the bottom one stretches up to 19 cm. Here we have the range extender. So in my previous videos I didn't get to do it and I didn't really see a need to purchase it. However, after traveling to some countries, it did seem to cut off at times, so I've decided to purchase it. As seen, this item folds in very nicely and is very easy to open and close and even put it on your controller. As such, it's definitely a good travel accessory. Another accessory I didn't manage to do a video on is the sun hood. So here's how it looks like. So easy to install and decent looking on the Spark as well. Now I already did a video on the joystick protector. However, I did go a little overboard onto getting additional colors. However, what I would like to show today is a new set of improved joystick guards. However, do note that this one is more expensive and is not interchangeable for your Mavic controller. Something else worth mentioning are the stickers, and this is how it looks like in real life. And if these designs aren't for you, there are so many others on the website, such as this few. We have a full body look, an exquisite look, one for your goggles, and even some for Halloween or some funny events. So here I have today are a few additional gimbal covers. Some have asked me whether is there any gimbal cover which they can put on in flight and also move the gimbal at the same time. So we are here to test it today. So the previous one I featured in my video only allows you to transport the drone and is not meant for in-flight protection. Now the second cover also does not allow you to move the gimbal. However, it does offer additional protection below and is also slightly more expensive. Now I have high hopes for this third one. However, it also does not allow the gimbal to move and is only used for transportation. In flight, it definitely offers the clearest view. However, do note that you'll not be able to move your gimbal up or down. Now many new cases have been posted on their website, and I got one for my DJI goggles. It fits on very nicely for my goggles and is extremely tough. However, that's a video for another time. Many new accessories have also recently been posted on their website, such as this arm holder for your Spark. How safe this is for the Spark? I'm not too sure. Maybe I'll find out next time. Something else interesting which they have started selling are these few accessories. Now they all look extremely cool. The landing gears look fierce and they look really high and stable as well. The gimbal cover is only for transportation, but it looks even cooler than those which I've featured in my video. And as for the finger guard, it also looks very nice. In other words, I think all these accessories are improved versions. However, the prices of them have also improved and are more expensive now. Another interesting accessory I saw would be the floating gear for the Spark. Now I wouldn't really suggest it, although I've not tested it, I'm not in the position to say. However, landing my Spark or taking off my Spark from water bodies, not my cup of tea. Now with that, I've concluded my video, and if there's anything you want to purchase, it's all in the links below. Thank you, hope you liked my video, and see you next time.